A warning this morning, story 2 deals with a violent event. Good morning. It's Wednesday, November 24th. We're glad you're checking out Top Story. We still have a little Thanksgiving treat for you this week. We're loading the full World Watch show and a little fair warning too. Make sure you jump on a great opportunity this weekend when you'll be able to order 6 months of the show for yourself, family, or friends for just $20. We hope you enjoy this sample of the full show and take time to like and subscribe below. Now, this is World Watch here at Top Story.
I believe Jay is the right person to see us through.
President Biden renominates Jerome Powell for a second term as chair of the Federal Reserve. He now awaits Senate confirmation for the position. Powell was appointed by former President Donald Trump and began his first term as chair in 2018. Though many progressives opposed the nomination, President Biden voiced confidence in Powell's leadership in the face of record high inflation.
We will use our tools both to support the economy and a strong labor market and to prevent higher inflation from becoming entrenched.
The preferred alternative for progressives was Lael Brainerd, who was nominated as vice chair. This is an effort of President Biden to bring bipartisanship to the Federal Reserve's board. The Senate will vote to confirm the nomination by February 2022. The flashing lights of emergency services are not the lights you want to see at a Christmas parade, but they filled the streets in Waukesha, Wisconsin on Sunday after a reckless driver plowed through the celebration. A red SUV rammed into parade barriers and sped down the main route. Videos show how fast it was driving, narrowly missing many, like this child, before turning the family event into a fatal tragedy. The SUV struck a crowd of people, killing 5 adults. 48 others were injured, 18 of which are children. Police have arrested the only suspect, a 39-year-old man recently out on bail and with a long criminal past. They believe he was fleeing the scene of a domestic disturbance just before the incident, and it does not appear he targeted the parade.
The investigation does not indicate that there's any type of domestic or national type of terrorism.
Horrific tragedies bring out the character of the community, and at the height of the chaos, Waukesha residents came together.
There were many people that were trying to help and trying to, recover people and make them comfortable.
On Monday, hundreds gathered in Waukesha for a candlelight vigil, remembering loved ones lost or injured and grieving together. President Biden plans to release millions of barrels of oil from the country's oil reserve in an effort to slow down rising gas prices. Right now, the national average for a gallon of gas is $3.40. That's up $1.29 from a year ago. According to the White House, the Department of Energy will release 50 million barrels. That might sound like a lot, but it's really not. The U.S. goes through that much oil in just 2 to 3 days, and the barrels won't hit the market until mid to late December. But the Biden administration is hopeful the move will force the hand of Middle Eastern oil-producing countries. India, Japan, China, South Korea, and the UK also plan to tap into their oil reserves. The coordinated effort between the countries could have a more significant effect on driving down prices. A stuffed wallet or a stuffed belly this Thanksgiving? You choose. The cost of a Thanksgiving meal has gone up 14% this year. This, according to an annual report by the American Farm Bureau Federation. Their calculations assume 10 people are invited and allow for a full spread. The turkey carves out the biggest chunk, but rolls, stuffing, sweet potatoes, the oh-so-tasty looking pies, and other staples also pinch the wallet. Several factors are contributing to the increase, including supply chain issues, inflation, as well as high demand for foods that are Thanksgiving must-haves. Thanksgiving Day is tomorrow, and we have a special program for the occasion you won't want to miss. But today, Michelle Slavin is here to talk turkey.
I've thought a lot about turkey this month. The non-cooked, living bird, not the meat many of us will enjoy at our Thanksgiving meal. So I did some research, and before you go and gobble up all that turkey tomorrow, I've got some fascinating and weird facts about the bird itself for you to chew on. And let's start there. Turkeys don't have teeth. So to break down and digest food, they need 2 stomachs, something I would love to have on Thanksgiving. Swallowing food whole, the glandular stomach softens food with stomach acid. The food then enters the gizzard, where there's small stones. Literally, turkeys periodically swallow tiny rocks. These help the gizzard grind up and break down food. In fact, that's how all birds eat. Yum. That's the classic turkey sound, a turkey gobbling. But turns out only male turkeys gobble. They use it to woo the ladies, called hens. While they strut their stuff and show off their feathers, a gobble announces a male's presence to potential mates. But it also warns any rival turkeys to stay away. Another trait unique to males is that their heads can change color, the skin alternating between red, white, and blue, depending on their emotional state. That could be calm, agitated, excited, and so on. Sounds patriotic, and actually turkeys are what you might call an all-American bird. They're only native to the Americas, and yet they're named after the country of Turkey, which is on the other side of the world. Europeans who first came across the turkeys thought they looked like a type of African guinea fowl. These birds were imported to Europe from Turkey, and they called them turkey fowl. There's certainly a resemblance between the 2 birds. The Europeans started calling the American birds just turkeys, and eventually the term became exclusive. Here's one last and probably weirdest fact. Male and female turkeys look pretty different, but if you're still not sure, you can check their droppings. Male turkey scat is J-shaped, straighter and larger than a female's, while a hen's droppings look more like a spiral. So there you have it, a few fast facts about the unique bird we call a turkey. But maybe save sharing some of those facts till after the Thanksgiving meal.
In just 2 days, the Christmas shopping season officially begins. The day after Thanksgiving, with its long lines and deep discounts, is known as Black Friday. But why? Hannah Harris explains in this week's What in the Word?
The most common explanation behind Black Friday is an economic one. When a business is profitable, it's in the black. That's because back when handwritten ledgers were used, losses were written in red ink and profits in black ink. With all the shopping that happens around the holidays, businesses often get in the black right after Thanksgiving. Black Friday is an important measure for economists. Most holiday shopping is discretionary spending, meaning that it's not essential, it's fun money. If consumers are spending more, some economists see that as an indicator that the economy is doing well. While the economic explanation behind the day makes sense, it's not the whole story. In 1869, 2 investors tried to buy up as much gold as they could. Their plan was to drive up gold prices and then sell it all for a huge profit. But President Ulysses S. Grant got word of their plan and ordered the U.S. Treasury to start selling gold. The price fell and the market crashed. That was the first day to be called Black Friday, but it was in September, not the day after Thanksgiving. The Friday after Turkey Day earned the name Black Friday in Philadelphia in the 1950s and 60s. Thousands of people descended on the city for the Army-Navy football game, which used to be played on the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And to make things even busier, stores held big sales to entice all of the holiday shoppers. And stuck dealing with the huge crowds were police officers. Frustrated and unhappy, they started calling the day Black Friday. Eventually, people who worked in stores started using the term too. Black Friday was a dreaded workday with long hours and long lines of stressed shoppers, hurrying to grab the deals before they're gone. Despite its history, stores have tried to reclaim the day as the official launch of the holiday shopping season.
What in the Word? Try to guess how many Lego pieces it takes to make a life-size replica of a Toyota Land Cruiser. I'll tell you at the end of the story. Well, 12 builders snapped the plastic bricks together, piece by piece, for 2,700 man-hours to complete the masterpiece for a car dealership in the United Arab Emirates capital of Dubai. Except for the squared-off edges, it's a near copy of the real thing, and massive.
16 different kinds of Lego bricks, and collectively it weighs 2,050 kilograms.
The car will be touring the country for a year. Some advice to the dealership: keep the Lego car away from your little brothers and sisters.
What are you?
Oh, and I didn't forget, It took 444,000 bricks to build that Land Cruiser. Make sure to check out the full site at worldwatch.news. You can try out the show free for a month. And remember, whatever the news, the purpose of the Lord will stand. We'll see you Monday.
You're invited to dinner!